Bump. Now, in one of his more recent videos, Socrates wants again taken to using Socrates' name to illustrate just how much he knows what he's talking about, putting him on the same level. Now, in his past videos, he has brought on other such names, like, for instance, Bruce Lee. You can go back, look at what he says, and look at the written historical facts, and you can tell that his knowledge of Bruce Lee, the actual person, as opposed to his conception that he has of Bruce Lee, is very different. So, I took the liberty of taking some Socrates quotes that I'm sure he's probably never even seen. And I'm going to do him a favor. Since he likes Socrates so much, or at least he thinks he does, I'm going to introduce him to a little Socrates in 3 simple quotes. Just enough to get your feet wet. Now, Socrates said, "I know nothing except the fact of my ignorance." This was Socrates, one of the most celebrated philosophers of all time, calling himself ignorant. Didn't call himself enlightened, didn't call himself, from a different culture, didn't try and play anything up. One of the smartest men that has ever lived is accepting his own ignorance. There could be a lesson in that. I'd like to take it. Freddie, if you're going to keep on claiming Socrates as one of your homeboys, you might want to look at that as well. Let's see. It says, "Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so you shall easily gain what they have labored for." Kind of similar, in a dumb way to say it, that would be about it, don't talk about it, as far as using these people's names. You want to know what Bruce Lee thought? How to be on his levels, his philosophies, his personal ideas? Don't guess, because the interviews you saw, or the videos that you watched, and the movies, read his personal writings. Read Shannon Lee's, read Dana Sod, people who knew him best, and you'll gain a lot of wisdom from them. Even from them, not even Bruce Lee himself. Of course Bruce Lee himself, but these people as well. Read that and you'll become a more educated person, and you'll actually have these references to go by when you're trying to make points, and you might actually, God forbid, even learn something. And saying with that, also, definitely, you like Socrates, at least you think you do, read some Socrates. I've been reading it for like 5 minutes, and I'm already thinking I'm going to do this a little bit more often. Not just his quotes, but some of the other stuff he wrote as well. Probably going to start getting into that. And last but not least, my advice to you is get married. If you have a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher. Why don't you go ahead and read that one to Jenny real quick while she can count on YouTube of all of your seemingly endless Philosia videos. That should be a good night for you both. Yay, Socrates, right? Hey, you asked for it.